Good morning, all. So, yesterday we were doing SLRF1 parsing. So, whenever a grammar is given, whether it is SLRF1 or not, to decide that, we must consider the parsing table. After considering the parsing table only, we can say whether it is SLRF1 or not. If any in the table, if any box contain multiple entries, then it is not SLRF1. Wherever we made the entries, if all of them are single, then it is SLRF1. Okay? But we cannot consider the SLRF1 table directly. To consider the SLRF1 table, we must consider the canonical set of items. We first we must consider the canonical set of items, that is LR of 0 items. So, one standard question we were doing yesterday. For that standard question, we have constructed canonical set of items. So, these are the canonical set of items. This is the standard question: E dir E plus T or T, T dir T star F or F dir open E closed and ID. So, for this we have 12, we got 12 states, 0 to 11, 12 states. So, using these 12 states, we consider the parsing table. Okay? So, mainly the parsing table will be divided into two parts. Mainly the parsing table will be divided into two parts. I will show you. One is action and the other one is go to. Okay? Now, so this is the these are the canonical set of items for this grammar. Now, while constructing the parsing table, we must consider every production. We must consider every state. We must consider every state. In that every state, we must consider every production. I repeat, we got 0 to 11, 12 states. So, each and every state we must consider. This state, this state, this state, this state and every state. We must consider each and every state. In that every state, we must consider each production, every production for this, for this, for this, for this. So, while filling the table, we consider every state, and in that state we fill for every production. Okay? Now, how to fill? How to fill? How to fill the table? So, mainly the table is divided into two parts. Don't copy, just listen. Mainly the table is divided into two parts: action and go to. Action and go to. In action part, we will take all the terminals: plus, star, open, closed, ID, and we don't take epsilon, excluding epsilon, including dollar. See, in this grammar, plus, star, open, closed, ID. These are the terminals. All these terminals we will take in action part: plus, star, open, closed, ID, and also dollar. So, mainly two parts. Action. The table can be divided into two parts. One is action and the other one is go to. Action part will contain all the terminals excluding epsilon, including dollar, and go to part will contains all the non-terminals. We don't take this augmented start symbol. We don't take S dash. We don't take E dash. So, excluding that, the remaining non-terminals are E, T, F, and this is the states column. States are 0 to 11, 12 states. So, this is the structure of the SLRF1 parsing table. So, how to fill this table? Okay. Now, what are the rules? Construction of SLRF1 parsing table. It has two parts. it has two parts. One is action and the other one is go to. So action part will contain all the terminals and go to part will contain all the non-terminals. So how to consider the action part? The action part, take the notes, copy this one, the action part of the table of the table will be filled as follows. Filled as follows. The action part of the table will be filled as follows. Okay. Now, first rule. Just copy this one. Okay. So you are asking some doubts how to handle the epsilon. All those we will see in the examples. Okay, you don't worry. All the possibilities, all the angles in all corners, I will do the questions. Now, look at all these states. Whatever the state you take, and in that state, whatever the production you take, and that production can be of two different types, either dot reach the end, like this, or dot not reach the end, okay, either dot reach the end or dot not reach the end. Okay, so wherever the dot reach the end, this one, so like this, wherever dot reach the end, this one, all these I will call it as a final items. Now, if dot is not reach the end, then means dot after some symbol will be there. So dot after the symbol may be a non-terminal, look at this, or maybe a terminal. Here it is terminal. Okay, and here non-terminal. If you look at that, here terminal. So terminal, and here non-terminal. So if dot is not reach the end, so after dot, there may be the shift symbol. Will be there, na? Not reach means, so after dot some symbol will be there. That symbol, that shift symbol may be a terminal or may be a non-terminal. Are you following? If the dot reach the end, okay, we will call that as a final item. And if dot not reach the end, then shift symbol will be there, some symbol will be there after dot. That shift symbol may be a terminal or non-terminal. Now, for all the shift symbols, if they are terminals, suppose, look at this, this is the terminal. So while filling the table, if the shift symbols are terminals, see, here also it is lengthy, little bit, but easy. So initially you might have felt that it is very tough because lengthy, but after knowing, so almost every one of you have constructed all the states. So if you know the procedure, it is easy. So initially it will take some time to explain, okay, because slowly, I cannot make it fast because it is very important. Okay, so the shift symbol terminal, is a terminal. So while filling this I naught, while we are filling the table for I naught, while we are considering every production for shift symbols, terminals, if the shift symbol is terminal, then for those terminals we will enter in the action part, because action part only will have terminals. Okay, and if the shift symbol is a non-terminal, like this, This is non-terminal, this is non-terminal, this is non-terminal, this is non-terminal. For the non-terminals, we enter in go-to part. So simply for shift symbols, if they are terminals, we will enter in the action part. If shift symbol is a non-terminal, we enter in the go-to part. Simple. Okay. Now, so after dot is a terminal, we enter in the action part. If it is a non-terminal, we enter in the go-to part. Okay. Then what about this one? What about these final items? What about for final items? What about final items? For the final items also, we enter in the action part. We enter in the action part. So go to part we will enter for only the shift symbols non-terminals. If the shift symbol is a terminal or if the final item, for both of them we enter in the action part. Now here shift symbol terminal, I told you shift symbol terminal we enter in the action part. So in general a shift symbol terminal can be like this: A derives alpha dot A beta. Suppose this is a terminal, this is a terminal. Terminal can be generally I will take as a. So suppose this is in some state. Let it be name of the state is II. Are you following? If the shift symbol is a terminal and if it is in II, so for this production and this is in II state, how to enter in the parsing table? Okay, now look at this, guys. Look at this. Here, what is the shift symbol? Open parenthesis. So for every shift symbol, suppose this is E, in these two cases E. For every shift symbol, whether it is a terminal or non-terminal, we write the go to. Example, go to of I naught comma E, I naught comma T, I naught comma F, I naught comma open, I naught comma ID. So for every shift symbol, we write the go to operation, whether it is terminal or non-terminal. We write the go to operation for every shift symbol, whether it is a terminal or non-terminal. So this is I naught comma E, this is I naught comma T, this is I naught comma F, I naught comma open, I naught comma ID. So like that, and when we write the go to, we will give a name, some state. This is I1, I naught comma open is I4, I naught comma T is I2, I naught comma F is I3, like that. So look at this, guys. Here also we write the go to for this shift symbol. So how we write go to of, and what is the name of the state? II, and what is the shift symbol? A. So if we write the go to for this one, what is the meaning of go to? What is the meaning of go to? What is the meaning of go to? Just move the dot. Okay, move the dot. Do you understand? So whenever you are writing the go to operation, what is the meaning of go to? Just move the dot. Okay, shift the dot, shifted. After dot, if any non-terminals are there, if after dot any non-terminals are there, we will add them. If no non-terminals, we will close them, and we will give some name. Let it be like I2, I3, I4. Let it be IJ. Are you following? Suppose in general, I am giving you the this procedure. In general, suppose there is a production A derives alpha dot A beta. Here you must identify the shift symbol. The shift symbol is a terminal. Whether the shift symbol terminal or non-terminal, for all those we write the go to operation. So if I write the go to, this will be the go to, and we will give some name. Let it be IJ. Now for this production, how to enter in the parsing table? Look at this. So here, as this is a terminal, we must enter in the action part. Suppose terminals are A, B, C, $. Okay, now every one of you please look at this here. So I am writing for this state and for this production, and it is II. It is the name of the state is II. Therefore, I must enter in the ith row. If it is I1 in first row, I2 second row, I3 third row, like that. Now, how to enter II comma a, I comma a, where it has gone, I comma a, where it has gone to this state. What is the name of the state? Ij. Then very simple, the name of this is I, so ith row, and shift symbol is a, therefore eighth column, where it has gone ij. What is the name of the state? Ij. That is the reason shift j, ij, shift j. Suppose this is I1, so first row. If it is I2, second row, eighth column. If it is goes to I5, then S5. If it goes to I6, S6. Very simple. So ith row, eighth column, eighth column. As it gone to Ij, we write simply Sj. Sj means shift j. Shift j. The meaning of this one is shift j. Simple. Okay. So this I will write here. Copy every one of you. If A arrays alpha dot A beta is in II, and if go to of II comma A equal to Ij, then set in the action part of, because it is a terminal, for terminals we enter in the action part of, and where this is in II, therefore ith row. If it is I1 first row, I2 second row, like that. So it is II, so ith row, and it is terminal A, so eighth column. Where it has gone to Ij, means Sj, Ij. If it is goes to I4, S4. If it goes to I5, S5. Shift j. Okay. The meaning of this one is S means shift j. Simple. Copy this, guys. Copy. Kundan Kumar, thank you. Okay. Next, second rule. Okay. Do you remember this part I told you? Do you remember? While filling the table, dot after, if it is a terminal, we enter in the action part. Dot after, if it is a non-terminal, we enter in the go to part. And if dot reach the end, for final items, and for shift symbol terminals also, we enter in the action part. Now how to enter for final items, means where the dot reaches the end. For those, how to enter in the table, that part I am explaining you. Okay. Now look at this. Look at this. Suppose we have one final item in some state Ij, or let it be II. So A derives alpha dot is a production in which the dot has reached the end. So this I will say as final item. So for this, how to enter in the table? Look at this, guys. as it is in II, as it is in II, therefore set in the action part means here. And what is the name of the state? II, therefore ith row. If it is I1 first row, I2 second row, if it is I3 third row, like that. So as it is the final item and it is ith row, xth column, what is x? I will tell you later. Xth column, what is the production here? What is this production? A there is alpha. So ith row, xth column, we write reduced by A there is alpha. Have you noticed this table? So these table are having small boxes. In these small boxes, we cannot write reduced by E there is E plus T, E there is T, T star F. So it is difficult to write in those small boxes in this much of lengthy statements. So what we do simply, we give the numbering to every production. So suppose number is 1 or number is 2. So instead of writing what we do in the table, so reduce R for reduce, and what is this production A there is alpha, and what is its number? 1. So simply we write R1. If its number is 2, R2. If it is 3, R3. So like that. Okay. Now look at this, guys. Okay. So I repeat, as this is the final item. For the final items, we write the reduce. Where whatever the name of the state. What is the name of the state? II. So ith row. If it is I5, fifth row. I6, sixth row. And xth column reduced by A there is alpha. Now what is x here? Where x is. What is this, guys? Hello, you remember? What is this? What is this one? So what is this? Follow of A. You remember that? X is follow of A. Suppose follow of A is A and dollar. Example, follow of A is A and dollar. That means ith row, xth column. What is x here? A and dollar. So ith row, eighth column, ith row, dollar column. And what is the number? Suppose its number is 1, we write R1. Simple. You understand? As it is final item, we write the reduce. As it is ith row, okay, and xth column, reduce. Its number is 1, R1. What is x? Follow of A. Follow of A is what? A and dollar. Simple. Okay. Now, second point. If A directs alpha dot is in II, then set action of ith row, xth column, reduce by A there is alpha. Right? Ith row, xth column, reduced by A there is alpha. So what is x here? Where x is follow of A. Copy this one. Yeah, SLR means simple LR, simple left to right. Okay. Now, here there is one condition. Sandeep Pal, you are saying that why to fill the table, go for shortcuts. How can I explain the shortcuts if I don't, you don't know how to fill the table? So filling the table is important. Based on that only I will bring the shortcuts. Okay. Now, Now look at this. Here there is a condition. So for any final item, we write the radius, we enter the radius. Okay. But what is the condition here? There is one condition. The condition is here a deres alpha dot, whatever you are taking this production, here a deres alpha dot must not be an augmented production. What is the meaning of augmented production? You know na? What is that? S dash there is S dot. So except for this, we will follow this rule. That means whatever the rule I told you, for this, and all, for all, whatever the final items, we follow that. Except for this, we don't follow the second rule because it is an augmented production. Do you understand? So whatever the second rule, whenever the dot reaches the end, and in that state, xth column, we write the reduced by a deres alpha. But it should not be an augmented production. For augmented production, we follow a different method. What is that different method? Simple, guys. Hello, simple. Suppose we have an augmented production like this. S dash there is S dot. This is the augmented production. Okay. Here a deres alpha dot should not be this augmented. Suppose a deres alpha is augmented. Then how to write? How to enter? Simple. Very simple. Look at this, guys. And suppose this is the augmented and it is also dot has reached the end. And it is in II. Then ith row, because it is II na. If it is I1 first row, I2 second row, like that. Ith row dollar column fixed. This column is fixed. Ith row dollar column, we write the accept. That means I comma dollar accept. Very simple. That's it. So other than augmented, we follow this procedure. I throw eighth column, where is that? This one. I throw xth column, we write the reduced by a deres alpha, where x is follow of a. So take the condition here a deres alpha dot must not be an augmented production. Okay. Are you copying simultaneously? Now, what is the third one? What is the third rule? The third rule is that one. Suppose augmented production is in II. Then set action part. Do you understand? This is in II. Set action part of I throw dollar column. I throw dollar column. We write accept. So copy this. So I hope you are copying this simultaneously. Okay. Next, this is action part. We have go to part. How to fill the go to part? I already told you. Have you copied, all of you? Copied? Now, so go to part. How to fill the go to part? So what we do, I told you, for non-terminals, we enter in the go to part. So how to enter the go to part? Just look at this. It's simple, damn easy. It's very simple. Suppose there is a production like this, A direct alpha dot B beta in some state. Let the name of the state is II. Are you following? So here the shift symbol is non-terminal. For every shift symbol, whether it is a non-terminal or terminal, we write the go to. How we write the go to? So the name of the state is II and shift symbol is B. So we move the dot one position forward. Yes or no? After dot, if any non-terminals are there, we will add them. And finally, if no non-terminal, we don't add. If non-terminal, then we add. And finally, we will close and we will give some name as Ij. Are you following? Suppose there is a shift symbol non-terminal and it is II, we write the go to, and if it is go to is this one. So how to fill for this state and for this production, how to fill in the table. Okay, now as it is a non-terminal, we enter in the go to part. Suppose the go to part is this SABC. These are the non-terminals. Okay, now look at this, guys. Hello, and this is in II, okay, and if it is goes to Ij, yes, it is going to Ij, then set in the go to part of what is the name of the state? II. So ith row. And what is the name of this shift symbol? B. So bth column. Where it is going? Ij. Therefore simply J. That means if it is goes to I5, simply 5. If it goes to I3, simply 3. If it goes to I6, simply 6. Are you following? Example, this is I1, this is B. So in 1 comma B, if it is I1 in first row and this is B, so bth column 1 comma B. If it goes to I2, simply we write 2. That's it. No shift, no reduce in the go to part. Only we write the numbering. Okay na? So for non-terminals we enter. So it is II. So ith row, bth column, we write simply J. Simple. Ith row, bth column, simply J. That is the only one rule in the go to part. Okay. So I don't have space here, I'll write. Next one. Copy. So I told you the table can be divided into two parts, action and go to. Action, it has 3 rules, and go to. The go to part of the table will be filled as follows. Now, we have only one rule. Suppose there is a production, go to part means non-terminals. There is a production A there is alpha dot B beta in II. If A there is alpha dot B beta is in II, and if when you write the go to for this shift symbol, so II go to of II comma B, if it is going to Ij, then set go to part of ith row, because it is II, and here the non-terminal is B, so bth column, it is going to Ij, therefore simply J. Copy this one. The only one rule. No. Sandeep, it is no. We don't consider. Yes, Rikati Pal, it is augmented, then we follow the third rule. So copied? Copied every one of you? Okay, now so every one of you before starting the construction of the table, you give the numbering to every production. Give the numbering to every production. Give the numbering to every production. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, 4, 5, 6. So give the numbering to every production. Okay. So here I am giving e derives e plus t. E derives e plus t is 1. E derives t is 2. T derives t star f is 3. And T derives f 4. F derives open E closed 5. F derives ID. So we have 6 productions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have given the numbering to every production. So generally you give the number. Give the numbering in the given order. Of course, you can change the numbering, that is your wish. Okay, but generally everyone follow the same order in the given order of the productions. What I mean to say, you give the numbering to this for 1 and this is 2, this is 3, like that, but generally don't do like that. Okay, this is numbering. And so I told you na, we need the follow of every non-terminal. So I am finding the follow of E, follow of T, because we need it whenever we write the reduce operation for the final items. So that time we require the follow. So I am finding the follow. So every one of you just give the numbering and find the follow. So follow of E, what is the follow of E? E is the start symbol. E is the start symbol, and so dollar will be there, and not only dollar, wherever E on the right side, here and also here. Then what is the follow of E? Plus closed and dollar is the follow of E. And follow of T, where is T on the right side? Here and here. Follow of T equal to follow of E, and also this star. So plus star closed dollar. And what is follow of F? Follow of F is follow of T, which is plus follow of T we have na, star open closed. This is say open and dollar. So these are the follow of each non-terminal. Okay, then you just copy this all, give the numbering and find the follow. After that you just construct this structure of the table. Every one of you please construct the structure of the table. This one. Give the numbering and take the structure. Rahul, what is the meaning of shift J? Only J. Actually, it is in the go to part we write the only J. In the action part, shift J. So shift J means Actually, I am not giving you the parsing the input string. Actually, yesterday I told you, first consider the canonical set of items, then consider the parsing table, and based on the table we parse the input string. Whenever I say the parsing the input string, you will understand what is the meaning of shift j. That means you have to push the symbol, then push the j into the stack. That is the meaning, but it is not at all required. Unnecessarily, I don't want to waste your time. Okay, that is the reason I am skipping that. If any previous students are there, so for them I already told that parsing the input string earlier, but it is not at all required. Completely wasting the time. So in the action part it is shift j, in the go to part only j. Rahul Garal. Okay, copied. So every one of you copy the structure of this table. Action part all the terminals, go to part only non terminals. Remember, in the go to part we don't take the non augmented one, e dash we don't take, that is we don't take s dash. Look at this, and the states are 0 to 11, 12 states. What is the Prajwal Boite? What are you asking? Sir, please एक बार high level parsing बता देना. High level parsing. What is the meaning of high level parsing here? Prajwal. Okay, now I'll do some part, then I'll leave, you just continue this. This is the table, action part and go to part. Okay, now every one of you look at this one. Whenever you are constructing the table, you must consider each and every production. Okay, now look at this. Here first state I naught. In I naught, every production, this you have to consider each and every one. Okay, now look at this. The first one, this is shift symbol non-terminal. Here also shift symbol non-terminal. In both cases, the shift symbol is same. And this is I naught, comma E. It has gone to this state. Are you following? I naught, comma E has gone to this state. What is the name of the state? I1. Are you following? So, while filling table for this state, you must consider each and every production, and here in these two cases the same symbol, shift symbol, and this is E and this is I naught, and this is non-terminal E. I naught comma E, it has gone to I1. Therefore, as it is non-terminal and it is in I naught, so 0, I naught 0, non-terminal is E. That is the reason in the 0th row, E th column, because it is E na, and this is I naught na, 0th row, E th column. Where it has gone? It has gone to this state. And what is the name of the state? I1, simply 1. No shift, no reduce. For non-terminals, we enter only the numerical value, because I told you, here you look at this. For non-terminal, if it goes to Ij, ith row, bth column, simply j. Okay. So 0 comma E, 0 comma E, simply we write the 1. Okay. Now look at this. Look at this. So the first one is done. The first one is done. Okay. Now go to the second one. So second one means the next term, this is T and this is also T. Both are T na? Both are T. And this is the name of the state is I naught. I naught comma T. I naught comma T. Where it has gone? You look at this. I naught comma T. It has gone to this state. And what is the name of the state? I2. I am writing. I naught comma T is I2. So in the 0th row, Tth column, simply we write the 2. No shift, no reduce, only number. So 0 comma T is 2. That's it. That's it. So similarly, this is F. I naught comma F. I naught comma F. You can see I naught comma F. It has gone to this state. This state. What is the name of the state? I3. So in 0 comma F. Why 0? Because the name of the state is I naught. And YF because shift symbol is F. Where it has gone? I3. That is the reason 3. Why 3? Because it is I3. Why only 3? Because it is non-terminal. Why in 0th row? Because it is I naught. Everything I am repeating several times. Okay. So this is I naught comma F I3. Therefore 0 comma F is 3. 0 comma F is 3. Now so this is done. So we have done E, T, F. Okay. We have done E, T, F and come to next one, this one, and this is a terminal. Whether it is a terminal or non-terminal, definitely we write the go to operation. Yes or no? So and I naught comma E, I naught comma open. You just look at this. I naught comma open. This is I naught comma open. Where it has gone? It has gone to this state. And what is the name of this state? I4. Are you following? This is terminal and this is the name of the state is I naught. I naught comma open. It has gone to this state and name of the state is I4. And this is open, terminal. For terminals, we write the shift followed by number. What is the name of the state? I4. So shift 4. You can see this one. Look at this. Here, I told you, if the terminal, if this production is in II, so ith row, th column, if it goes to Sj, then we write shift j. So that is the reason. Okay, I naught comma open, it is going to I4. I naught comma open, it is going to I4. Therefore, 0 comma open is S4 simply. I repeat one more time. This is a terminal and this name of the state is I naught. It has gone to I4. So 0 comma open is S4 and this is done. Next ID. I naught comma ID, you can see I naught comma ID, it has gone to I5 and it is a terminal. So 0 comma ID is S5. Very simple. Okay. Now we have done I naught. This is done. Okay, this is done. We have done completely. This completely. Now come to I1. This is I1. So in I1 we have two productions. For this how to enter. and it has reached the dot end. Whenever the dot reach the end, you must write the reduce. But it is an augmented production. It is an augmented production. I told you, if an augmented production, if an augmented production, look at this. This is augmented production. If it is in II, so wherever it is in II, then ith row dollar column. If it is I1, 1 comma dollar. If it is I2, 2 comma dollar. You write the accept. That is the rule. Okay. Now this augmented production, where it is in this state. What is the name of the state? I1. So in 1 comma dollar, in 1 comma dollar, we write the accept. We write the accept. In 1 comma dollar, we write the accept. Very simple. Do you understand? Next. So first one is done. Then what about the next one? This one. And what is the shift symbol here? It is a plus. So I1 comma plus. This is I1 comma plus. I1 comma plus has gone to this state. I1 comma plus has gone to this state. What is the name of this state? I6. And it is a terminal. I1 comma plus gone to I6. So 1 comma plus, it is a terminal, it gone to I6. So 1 comma plus is S6. 1 comma plus is S6. It's simple, very simple. Are you following? Next. So I1 is done. I1 we have completed for both. We have done for I1. This is done. I1, I0 done. Now I will do I2 and I3. Then from I4 onwards I don't do. You just do. Okay. Now look at this. I2, every one of you. Look at this one. This is I2, the first one. Have you observed, identified here? The dot is reached the end. Whenever the dot reaches the end, what will come? Reaches the end, what will come? Reduce comes. And this production is in which state? This state. And what is the name of the state? I2. I repeat, this is the final item, and this is in this state, and the name of the state is I2. So second row, if it is because the I2, second row, xth column, whenever dot reach the end, we must write the reduce. And reduce by what is this number? We have given the number. Actually, we must write the reduce by e direct t. Writing that in small boxes, reduce by e direct t, it takes unnecessary, it looks awkward. So because of that reason, what we do? Already we have given the number. See this one, number. E direct t. What is the production here? This is the production. E direct t. And E direct t number is what? E direct t number is 2. Are you following? So I repeat one more time. As this is in I2, and this is the final item. This is I2, second row, xth column. This is the final item, that is the reduce, and the number of this state is 2. That is the reason R2. And what is X here? X is follow of E. What is follow of E? Plus closed dollar. So in 2 comma plus, 2 comma close, 2 comma dollar, we write the reduce. See, follow of E plus closed dollar. So in 2 comma plus, in 2 comma closed, in 2 comma dollar, we write the reduce, and reduce by e direct t, and reduce by e direct t can number 2. That's it. Very simple, guys, very simple. Next one. So this is done. Now go to the second production. We have one more, this one, and shift symbol is star. So I2 comma star, this one, this is I2 comma star. And what is the name of the state? I7, and it is a terminal. In the terminal action part, and it is I2. So 2 comma star, where it has gone? It has gone I7. So S7. Why S? Because it is shift. So in 2 comma star, S7, shift 7. So 2 comma star, shift 7. That's it. So we have done the I2. Okay. Next. Come to I3. This is the last one. So after this, I will give you time. You just complete. So I3, if anybody has any doubt, just look at me. This is the final item. Whenever the dot reaches the end, we must write the reduce operation. Where? In the state. And what is the name of the state? I3. That is the reason third row. The name of the state is I3. That is the reason third row. Xth column. We write the reduce. Why reduce? Because the dot has reached the end. The dot has reached the end. Okay. Whenever dot reach the end, reduce, and reduce by t derives f. What is the number of t derives f? T derives f number is here 4. T derives f number is 4. Therefore, in third row, xth column, we write the R4. Y reduce final item. Y4 number is 4. And what is x? Follow of t. What is follow of t? Plus star closed dollar. We have those follow of t. Plus star closed dollar. So in third row, xth column R4. In third row, xth column R4. What is x here? Follow of t. Plus star closed dollar. See, follow of t. Plus star closed dollar. Plus R4 star R4 closed R4. Sorry, printing mistake. R4 3 comma dollar R4. Okay, because I'll make it zoom. Okay, so because follow of t is plus star close dollar, plus star close dollar in I3, that is third row. Okay, just continue guys, every one of you. We have done this. We have done till I3. Okay, so then you start with I4, I5, I6, I7, I8, I9, I10, I11. So total we have 12 states. So already I have done 33.33%. You do the remaining. YR4. Okay. Mister, look at this. For this state production we are writing, okay, and this production is in this state. What is the name of the state? The name of the state is I3. Therefore, third row, xth column. And have you observed here the dot reach the end? Whenever the dot reach the end, we write the reduce. Okay, dot reach the end, we write the reduce, and the name of the state is I3. That is in third row. And final item reduce, xth column. X is what? Follow of t. X is follow of t. Reduce by what? Reduce by T derives F. We reduce by T derives F. T derives F. We have given the numbering to every production. So 1, 2, 3, 4. T derives F. This is the T derives F production. And what is its number? Its number is 4. It is not 3. Its number is 4. So R4. Are you following? I repeat. This is the state I3 third row. Xth column. It is dot end. Whenever end reduce. In xth column. What is X? Follow of T. Follow of T. Why 4? Because the number of this production is 4, R4, and X is follow of T. Follow of T is plus star closed dollar. So plus star closed dollar. Simple. Okay, mister? Huh? This is Madhusudan. So this is so once you complete, we will go for shortcut techniques. Zero comma ID, it is S5 boss, S5. In first 0 I naught, there is no final item. When there is no final item, how will you write reduce? Unshell. Unshell. In 0 comma ID, it is S5 only, because it is a terminal. I naught comma ID, it has gone to I5. 0 comma ID is S5. I have explained you very clearly, crystal clear, very slowly. And how you get the reduce? Reduce you will get if it is final item. Final item means dot reach the end. Do you have any item in I naught in which the dot reach the end? See the I naught. In I naught you don't have any final item. So I naught comma ID, it has gone to I5. Below that I naught comma ID I5. So 0 comma ID is S5. Hope you are doing. If anybody has any doubts, you can ask me. I am in front of the laptop. So I am reading all your messages. Ayush Mathur, you are the first person told me in my complete career, you are the first person told me that total 43 entries. Even I never counted, and no other student also told me this one. Ayush, total 43 entries. I don't know that, boss. Fourth row, T column. Hari Om. Okay, I will do this. This is I4, 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 okay, I4 comma E, I4 comma E, I4 comma E has gone to this one. See, I4 comma E, it has gone to this state. What is the name of the state? I8, I8. So I repeat. This is I4, the name of this is I4, and these two are same symbols E. I4 comma E, they have gone to I8, and E is a non-terminal. For non-terminals, we enter only the number. We enter only the number. We write only the number. I4 comma E, we write the number only. Okay, mister, do you understand? I4 comma E, it has gone to I8, so 4 comma E is 8, and these two are same symbols, T, T. I4 comma T is I2, so 4 comma T, 4 comma T, 4 comma T is 2, 4 comma T is 2, and I4 comma F is I3, I4 comma F is I3, so 4 comma F is 3. Next, I4 comma open, I4 comma open, I4, I4 comma open is I4, so 4 comma open is S4. Next, I4 comma ID, I4 comma ID is I5, so 4 comma ID, I4 comma ID is I5, so 4 comma ID is S5. Do you understand, mister? 4, I4 comma open, I4, so 4 comma open S4, I4 comma ID I5, so 4 comma ID S5. For terminals we write the shift, for the non-terminals we write the only numerical value. For final item we write the reduce. Simple. So I4 is done. Come to I5. This is I5, and final item dot reach the end. Whenever dot reach the end, and this is the name of the state is 5, so I5, that is the reason fifth row, and the final item, that is the reason reduce, and in follow of F, X is follow of F. I repeat, it is the final item, that is the reason reduce, and the name of the state is I5, fifth row, and final item reduce in xth column. What is X here? Follow of X is follow of F, and reduce what? Its number. F derives ID is a R6, F derives ID, this one, F derives ID 6. So I repeat, if anybody has any doubt, whenever final item, just remember reduce comes. The name of the state is I5, so fifth row. Okay, xth column. Whenever reduce, xth column. X is what? Follow of F. What is follow of F? Plus star closed dollar. So in 5 comma plus, 5 comma star, 5 comma close, 5 comma dollar, in all these places we write the reduce 6. So 5 comma plus, 5 comma star, 5 comma closed, and 5 comma dollar, we write R6. Okay, next. So this is done. I5 is done. Now come to I6. This is I6. Okay. I6 comma T. This is T. These two are T. I6 comma T. Look at this. I6 comma T. It has gone to this state. And what is the name of the state? I9. And it is a non-terminal. So in 6 comma t, simply we write 9. Simply we write 9. 6 comma t, simply we write 9. I6 comma t, I9. Next, I6 comma O, F, I3. See 6 comma F, 3. So 6 comma F is 3. 6 comma F is 3. And I6 comma open, I4. I6 comma open, you can see I6 comma open, I4. So 6 comma open is S4 because open is a terminal. For terminals, we write the shift symbol. For non-terminals, we write the only number. So again, this is a terminal. And this is I6 comma ID. It has gone to I5, terminal. So terminal, that is the reason S5. I5 and S5. 6 comma ID is S5. 6 comma ID is S5. Simple. It's very simple. Okay. Now I6 is completed. Come to I7. This is I7. This is I7. Now I7 comma F. I7 comma F. I7 comma F. This is I7 comma F. It has gone to I10. It has the name of the state is I10 and F is a non-terminal and this is I7. I7 comma F. It has gone to this state. What is that state? 10. So in 7th row, Fth column, we write the 10. 7th row, Fth column, we write 10. That's it. Now we have done. And this is I7 comma open, I4. You look at this. I7 comma open, I4. So 7 comma open is S4. Okay. Next I7 comma ID, I5. Look at this. I7 comma ID, I5. So 7 comma ID is S5. S5. Next I8. This is I8. This is I8. I8 comma closed. I8 comma closed. I11. I8 comma closed. You can see this one. I8 comma closed. I11. Are you following? This is a terminal. And I8 comma closed. So in 8 comma closed, as it is a terminal and as it is gone to I11, we write the S11. So 8 comma closed, 8 comma closed, we write S11. We write S11, 8 comma closed. Next, I8 comma plus I6. See, I8 comma plus I6. So 8 comma plus is S6. Very simple. Next. I8 is done. Come to I9. This is I9. This is I9. I9. Hello. Look at this first production. The first production, the dot has reached the end. Whenever the dot reaches the end, you must enter the radius. And what is the name of the state? I9. This production is in I9. So ninth row, xth column. Because the dot reaches the end, radius. And this is the production E derives E plus T. E derives E plus T, we have given the number, it is 1, R1. So it is 1, you can see. Look at this, this is E derives E plus T, number is 1. I repeat, it is a final item, so radius comes. As it is in I9, ninth row, final item, radius, its number is 1. And xth column, what is x here? Follow of E. What is follow of E? Again plus closed dollar. So in all these places, we write the radius. So 9 comma plus, 9 comma closed and 9 comma dollar, we write the radius by 1 because the number is the number of E derives E plus T is 1. That's it. See, follow of E is plus closed dollar. In all these places, we write the radius. Okay, now, so this is I9 is done. I9, one more is there, I think. Yeah, one more is there. I9, one more production is there. Now look at this one. I9 comma star is I7. See, I9 comma star is I7. So in 9 comma star, S7. 9 comma star, S7. Very simple. Now the I10, hello, I10, this is I10, and it is final item, and it is in I10. So 10th row, xth column. For final item, reduce comes. Reduce and reduce by t dearest t star f. Its number is 3. Its number is 3. You can see. T dearest t star f. Look at this. It is number is 3. So I repeat, guys. As it is the final item, reduce comes. As it is in I10, so 10th row. Xth column. What is x? Follow of t. What is x? Follow of t. For in follow of t, in 10 comma x, we write the reduce 3. Okay, in 10 comma x, reduce 3. So 10 comma x, reduce 3. What is x? Follow of t. Follow of t plus star closed dollar. In all these places, we write the 3. Reduce 3. So this is done. Okay, and the final one. I11. This is I11, and it is the final item. It is a final item. Whenever final item, reduce comes. Where? In the state. What is the state number? 11. So in 11th row, xth column, reduce by f dearest open e closed. Its number is 5. So I repeat, final item, reduce. It is in I11, 11th row. Xth column. What is x here? Follow of f. In follow of f, we write the reduce 5. So 11 comma x. What is x here? Follow of f, which is plus star closed dollar R5. Okay, so look at this, f dearest open e. This is 5 and follow of f. So guys, every one of you got the same, I hope. This is the final table. I hope you also got the same. And if you observe all these, wherever we have done, wherever we have entered, all year, everywhere we have single entries. Nowhere multiple entries. Therefore, here we write in the above table, all the entries are single. All the entries are single. Therefore, the grammar is SLR of 1. So you also write the same. Copy this one. In the above table, all the entries are single. Therefore, the grammar is SLR of 1. Okay. Now, can't we decide whether it is SLR of 1 or not without constructing this table? Of course, we can do. If the same question comes in the examination, if you do like this, LR of 0 item, then table, finish. It will take minimum of 15 to 20 minutes. Okay, in those 15 to 20 minutes, you can do other questions. So minimum at least you can do 10 more questions, other questions. So instead of writing, doing like this, so what is the other method? That part we will see now. Okay, what are the shortcuts here? So copy this one. Now we are going for deciding a grammar is SLR of 1, whether a grammar is SLR of 1 or not, without constructing this table. As we have done LL of 1 similarly. Yatin Singh, yeah, we have the alternative, boss. The shortcut method is there. Yeah, I expected Mr. Nayab Konyak, because your name. No. Yeah, unfilled entries are syntax errors. Wherever we have not done the entry, these are called as syntax errors. These are the syntax error here. All these are syntax errors. All these are syntax error. You need not to enter, write this. All unfilled entries are syntax errors. Okay? These are all syntax errors, guys. Are you following? So one person has told me 43 entries. Really 43 entries? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. I got 45. Maybe counting mistake. Huh? Somebody has told that 43 entries. So wherever you have not entered, all those are called as syntax errors. Okay. Now copied. We are going for shortcut techniques. Now listen. When do we say this grammar is not SLR of 1? Yeah, 45 entries. Okay. So when do we say this grammar is not SLR of 1? If any box contains multiple entries. If any box contains multiple entries, then it is not SLR of 1. What are the possible multiple entries? And moreover, listen guys, we never get the multiple entries in the go-to part. In this part, we never get the multiple entries. Definitely, we will have only one entry in the go-to part. Okay, now there is a possibility of getting the multiple entries in the action part, means in this part. In this part only you may get the multiple entries. Are you following? Strictly, even it is in this part only, not under dollar column. Okay. So what is the chance of getting the multiple entries? Example, here we have shift. Here we have shift 7. And in this box, suppose if we get reduce also. So in this 9 comma star, the 9th row, 9th state and star column, whenever it comes, when the parser is doing the parsing the input string, when 9 comma star comes, in the stack the top symbol is 9, in the input buffer there is a star, and action, the parsing table will say you shift 7 or you do the reduce. You do the shift operation, you do the reduce operation. So the table will tell you the parser to do either shift operation or reduce operation. So ambiguity. The parser cannot do which action to perform. So now we will say it is not SLR of 1. Means for this grammar you cannot use the SLR of 1 technique. Are you following? If you get any multiple entries like this, what are the possible entries? Already you have shift and also you are getting reduce, or sometimes you may get the reduce and reduce in the same state. Here we have reduce and again with another. So whenever 5 comma plus comes, you do the reduce operation with rule number 6 or you do the reduce operation with rule number 5. So parser, shall it go for rule number 6 or rule number 5? Ambiguity. Then it is not SLR of 1. Means using SLR of 1 technique you cannot do this parsing for this grammar. So in any box the possible entries you may get are shift and also reduce or reduce. These are called as conflicts in SLR of 1. First one, shift reduce, shift reduce, shift reduce, and the second one is reduce reduce, shift reduce, and the second one is reduce reduce. So wherever any box you are having multiple entries shift and reduce or reduce and reduce, then it is not SLR of 1. Now we will see what is the possibility of getting the shift and reduce or reduce and reduce in the same box without constructing this parsing table. So what we are doing? We are checking what the question can come in the GATE examination. They will give you one grammar. The following grammar is option A, SLR of 1 but not LR of 0. Option B, CLR of 1 but not LLR of 1. If the options are like this, if you do like this, how much time you require? Are you following? So without constructing the table, how to decide? So when we say it is not SLR of 1, whenever a single box containing either shift reduce or reduce reduce, then it is not SLR of 1. If no multiple entries, then it is SLR of 1. Now what is the chance of getting this shift reduce conflict? Yeah, 1 second. Okay, look at this. Kernel items. I forgot to tell you one word. Kernel items. Kernel items. What is the kernel? What are the kernel items? It is set of the productions. It is the set of the productions S dash derives, S dash derives, dot S, S dash derives dot S, and the productions whose dot is not at the leftmost end of the right side of the production. Example, see, kernel items are the set of items in which S dash derives dot S, that is one thing, and the productions in which the dot is not at the leftmost end of the right hand side of the production. If we take here, dot is where? It is at the leftmost end of right side. This is the right side, na? It is leftmost end. Here also leftmost end. Here also leftmost end. It is not the kernel items. The kernel items are this one and also here, this, and not this one. Again this one, not this one, not this. So whatever the production in which dot is not at the leftmost end, excluding this one, the remaining all the productions, and also S dash derives dot S, these are called as kernel items. And non-kernel items are the set of productions in which the dot is at the leftmost end of right hand side. That means wherever the dot immediately after the arrow, wherever the dot is immediately after the arrow, means first symbol, the right side first symbol is dot, that is leftmost end. Dot is at the leftmost end of the right side. So dot immediately arrow after, if the first symbol is dot, those all set of production we call it as non-kernel items. So take the notes. Kernel items. It is a kernel items, KERNEL ITEMS. It is a collection of items. It is a collection of items. S dash there is dot S. S dash there is dot S. It is a collection of items S dash there is dot S and all the items whose WHYSE whose dots are DOTS whose dots are not at the leftmost end of right hand side of the production. So Tanya Garg dot means what? It tells you wherever dot. So after dot, whatever the symbol, that is shift symbol. Here dot is used to tell means indicate the what is the shift symbol. So I repeat, kernel items. It is a collection of the items S dash dot S and all the items whose dots are not 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 at the leftmost end of the right hand side of the production. Now take non-kernel items, non-kernel, KERNEL items, non-kernel items. It is a collection of all the items Yogita Chand, if you numbered a different if you give the numbering to different numbering to states, if you give the numbering different numbering to the productions, anyway you do, but entries will be the same. Of course, instead of S5, it may be S7, but entry will be S7 or S5 only, like that. So come back to the dictation. Non-kernel items is the heading. It is a collection of all the items. In which dots dots are at the left end of leftmost end of right hand side of the production. So nothing, Mr. Who is this? Praveen Kumar, right side first symbol is dot, here, this one, and this one, all these are called as non-kernel items. Whereas what about kernel items? Kernel items are S dash there is dot S. Of course, here dot is at the leftmost end, but it is augmented. This and remaining all, wherever dot is at not at, example this one, and this one, all this comes under kernel items. Okay, that's all about kernel and non-kernel items. Okay, kernel and non-kernel items. Now actually we are checking we are doing the shortcuts, how to decide a given grammar is SLRF1 or not. If there shift reduce conflict or reduce conflict, then it is not SLRF1. Okay, what is the chance of getting shift reduce conflict? Now, so I will explain you. Okay, with explanation only, I will tell you the shortcuts. Suppose suppose we have a state, like this, a there is alpha dot a beta in some state, let it be ii. We have a production, I repeat, we have a production a there is alpha dot a beta in some state, let it be ii. Now just tell me guys, every one of you, for this production, how will you make the entry in the table? Are you following? For this production, how will you make the entry in the table? I'll tell you. Because it is a terminal. For terminals, we will enter in the action part. So suppose this is the action part. Let in the action part the terminals are A, B, C, dollar. Okay. Are you following? In action part we will make the entry. Okay. Now. And what is the name of the state? It is II. Therefore, in ith row. Yes or no? If it is I1 first row, I2 second row. Are you following? And this is a terminal. And for this, how will you make the entry? And suppose we write the go to for shift symbol na, and go to, what is the name? II, comma A, we write the go to. What is the meaning of go to? Just we move the dot, one position, and after that if any possible items are there, we will add, and finally we will close, and we will give some number ij, let it be ij. We will give the some name na, like I3, I4, I5, so let it be ij. Now tell me, for this production, how will you enter in this table? Okay, it is ii, ith row. It is shift symbol terminal A in the 8th column. It has gone to ij, therefore we write shift j. Yes or no? We write shift j. Yes or no? Okay. Now look at this. Suppose in the same state, we have one more production, in which its dot is reached the end. Suppose there is a state in which one production is shift symbol terminal. For this we already entered, and one more production in the same state, and suppose it is a final item, and final item means the dot is reached the end. Suppose the number of this production is, let it be k. We give the number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that, for this production, let the number is k. Now, as it is a final item and it is in II, therefore ith row, xth column, we write the reduce. Why reduce? Because it is a final item. And reduce what? What is the number here? K, Rk. Do you understand? Now, so as it is final item, reduce. As its number is k, Rk, and it is II, ith row. X is what? Follow of B. Suppose follow of B is B and dollar. Tell me, suppose follow of B is B and dollar. So I comma B, dollar. In these two places we write the reduce k. Okay, follow B. So I comma B, I comma dollar. Yes or no? Now look at this. Did we get the multiple entries anywhere? No. Here single. No multiple entries. No multiple entries means no shift reduce conflict. Okay. Now look at this. Suppose here follow of B is A comma B. Example, what is X here? X is follow of B. Follow of B is A comma B. Then where must I enter this production? For this production, ith row, xth column, Rk. What is X? A. So A means year. And B, year. So ith row, 8th column, ith row, bth column, we must write the reduce. Now look at this table. Did we get the shift and reduce under the same in the same box? Yes, we have the shift and also we have the reduce. Now my question is, My question is, why did we write the shift under 8th column? Why did we write the shift under 8th column? Because it is a shift symbol A. It is a shift symbol A. That is the reason I wrote the shift under 8th column. And why did I write the reduce? Why did I write the reduce under 8th column? Because follow of B is A. Follow of B is A. That is the reason I wrote the reduce, and shift symbol terminal A. That is the reason I wrote shift. That is the reason we got the shift and reduce in the same box. Now, what is my final conclusion? What is my final conclusion, guys? Okay, what is my final conclusion? So, any state having one shift symbol terminal, let it be any symbol, and any symbol means terminal. Terminal can be any symbol, A, B, C, D, whatever. So, any symbol's terminal, okay. Take that terminal, okay, and in the same state one final items follow. I repeat, guys, in the same state, once in any state, shift symbol terminal, any terminal, and in the same state one final items follow, and now final items follow is also having A. See, this follow of B is also having A. A intersection A is what? A, which is not empty. Not empty means shift reduce conflict. Whenever shift reduce conflict is there, means it is not SLR of 1. That's it. Okay, copy this one. Copy. Don't copy this table. Only copy this part, this one. Only this part. Okay. Have you copied this? Conflict in SLR of 1, shift reduce and reduce. This is the shift reduce conflict. So finally, whenever you are writing you are constructing the states, so you just identify example, look at this state. We have final item and shift symbol terminal. What is the shift symbol here? Terminal, star. Take the star, intersection, final item follow of E. If follow of E is also having star, then conflict. But what is follow of E? Plus closed dollar, and it is star. No common elements. No common elements means no conflict. Are you following? That's the meaning. Okay. So this one copied. I'll go for next one. So this is the way of finding shift reduce. Now I'm going for reduce. What is the chance of getting reduce conflict? What is the chance of getting reduce conflict? Okay. Look at this, guys. Suppose there is a state in which there is a production having the dot at the end. There is one state, and in that state there is a production in which the dot is the end. Simply final item. So let the name of the state is I like I1, I2, I3. Okay. Now for this production, guys, tell me, how will you enter in the table? Suppose these are the columns. So here for the final item, we enter in the action partner. Do you remember? For the final items and for the shift symbols, terminals, we enter in the action part. Okay. This is the final item and this is in II. So what we do in the ith row, xth column, we write the reduce by A there is alpha. Suppose A there is alpha number is 1. Example, A there is alpha number is 1. Simply we write R1. I repeat, guys. This is the final item. So reduce. This is in ith row. Reduce. And number is 1, R1. In x column. What is x here? X is follow of A. X is follow of A. So take the follow of A. Follow of A. Suppose follow of A is A. Follow of A is A. Okay, let it be AB. Follow of A is AB. Are you following? Then ith row, xth column. What is x? A. Ith row, eighth column, ith row, bth column, we write the reduce one. Simple. You know this very well. Now, in the same state, suppose there is one more final item, one more production in which the dot has reached the end. The dot has reached the end. Suppose its number is B there is gamma number is 2. Okay, now tell me, this is the final item and this is in II. So ith row and yth column, we write the reduce because it is reached the end, dot is the end. Reduce by, what is its number? 2. We write the reduce 2. And what is y here? What is y here? Y is what? Y is what? Follow of B. Y is follow of B. So follow of B. Suppose follow of B is C. Suppose follow of B is C. Are you following? So as it is a final item, reduce, and it is ith row, yth column, Y is follow of B. Follow of B is C. So in I comma C, we write the reduce 2. That's it. Did we get the reduce any 2 multiple entries here? No multiple entries. Then no conflict. Okay, I repeat this. Suppose guys, here follow of B, suppose it is B comma C. Look at this. Follow of B, it is final item, so reduce, and Y is follow of B. Suppose follow of B is B and C, means in I comma B and I comma C, we must write the reduce. Now look at this. Did we get the reduce and reduce under in the same box or not? Of course we got the reduce and reduce in the same box. Why did we get the reduce and reduce? Why did we get the reduce 1 under bth column? Why did we get the reduce 2 under bth column? Because we wrote the reduce 1 under bth column because follow of A is B. And we write the reduce 2 under bth column because follow of B is also B. Therefore, any state having 2 final items, any state having 2 productions in which the dot reach the end, then find the follow of A and find the follow of B. If they have common elements, implies reduce conflict is there. So 2 final items having any state having 2 final items, then take the follow of A and take the follow of B. And follow of A and follow of B, no common symbols are there. Then intersection is empty. Then no conflict. If they have common elements, intersection is not empty. Intersection means reduce conflict. Reduce conflict. Implies not SLR of 1. That's all. This is done with SLR of 1. The concept is done. Okay. Now copy this. We'll go for questions. Aniket Rathore, I told you na, at the end of all the parsing techniques, I'll give you overview, which is more powerful, which is easy, what is what, everything I'll tell you. Okay? Aniket Rathore. Siddharth Soni, copy to karne do. Guys, I'm going very slowly, and even if I give the more time to copy also, so how much time? Now also I'm giving more time. You must be fast. Actually, I feel that myself is a very slow writer. Means my writing also very slow. But compared to me, you are too slow, na? Aniket, not Aniket, who is this? Siddharth Soni. Babu Ankit Gwal, you are copying very fast. I am seeing your messages. I am going forward. But some of your friends are not copying. They are asking me to give more time to copy. I know that my speed is moderate, but some students are still, they are required more time to copy. So whenever I am moving, just please take the photo of this one. Then you can copy later. So shortcut is really nice, yes, and even directly I didn't give the shortcut. I have explained the shortcut, how it is shift reduce, how it is reduce reduce. With explanation also, I am giving the shortcuts. Yeah, Sundaram sir class has not attended some of them. If they have attended, then they will know that how speed I am going. Of course, I know that you cannot take the screenshot, but you just copy, means you take the photo. Take a photo from your laptop, means with your mobile. Or if you are watching in a mobile, you use another mobile to take the photo, like that. Harshit. I will give you break at 1 o'clock. Till 1 o'clock, no break. Continues 3 hours. And after the break, 3 hours. Today, 6 hours of class. Ayush Maheshwari, just it's a 3 hours of class only. Then I'll give you the break. Okay, again 3 hours of class. Then I'll stop. Okay, Harshit. Okay, now check whether the following grammar is SLRF1 or not. Check whether the following grammar is SLRF1 or not. Actually, I told you the shortcuts, but I didn't tell you how to apply the shortcuts. So applying the shortcut also another technique. Mikhail Raja, class only till 4:30. No, I will continue till 8:30. Okay. Today's class is till 8:30. Look at these guys. See, I told you these are the techniques for shift reduce, and that is the technique for reduce reduce. But I didn't tell you how to apply. This is the simplest grammar. So what did I say? Shift reduce or reduce reduce. So shift reduce, this is the state you must get. For reduce reduce, this is the state you must get. Now how to get the states? Now look at this. So even though you want to apply the shortcuts, you must write the canonical set of items, that is LR of 0 items. Without writing the LR of 0 items, you cannot check whether it is a SLRF1 or not. But writing the canonical set of items, we don't write like this. We don't do like this. I naught, I1, I2, I3. We don't use like this. In a better way we write. In a better way we write. Okay, how to write? Now have a look. So you know very well that initially we must add s dash there s dot s. Every one of you look at this one. Initially you know that we must write s dash there s dot s. Okay, now after dot s is there and it is a non-terminal. Therefore, we must add every portion of s. S has two productions. One is a and the other one is small a. Okay. So add it. Now dot after a, it is a non-terminal. Therefore, add every portion of a. A has only one production. So add it. So s dash there s dot after s its productions, dot after a its production. Now dot of terminal, you cannot add any other production further. So close this. Okay. Now we don't give the numbering I naught, I1, I2. We don't write the go to of I naught, a, I naught comma c. No, we don't write. But you know that we must write the go to for every shift symbol, for this. You know very well we must write the go to for every shift symbol. So if I write the go to for this, so yes is the here shift symbol. If I write the go to for this, what will I get? S dash there is s dot. Are you following? Just move the dot. Okay. After dot, what is the symbol? Nothing. Then close this. Are you following? Now. And this is shift symbol here is a. For a, if I write the go to, if I write the go to for a, so move the dot. Just move the dot. S there is, move the dot. Okay, I have moved. And here dot after what is the symbol? Nothing. Dot after nothing. When dot after nothing, you cannot add any others. Now close this one. Okay. Now hello. Here it is a. Here also a. Both are same symbols. If the same symbol present multiple times, then these two will go to the same state. You know that. Okay. And if I write the go to, this will be a dot. Yes or no? And this will be a dot. Are you following? Now dot of nothing. So you cannot add further. So close this. Now guys, hello. This is done. We have completed everything. Now look at this. Now, do we have, so actually to get the shift radius conflict, so any state must have one final item and one shift symbol terminal. A same state. Not like this is one state, this is another state. No. A same state must have final item and shift symbol terminal, or same state must have two final items like this. Now look at this. Do we have the final items in the first state? No final item. Whenever no final item, no chance of getting conflict in I naught. Now we have the final item, but this is augmented. Augmented one never consider. Okay, leave it. And we have the final item in this state, but only one final item. What is the chance of getting the conflict? One final item and one shift symbol terminal. Do we have any other production? No. Or two final items. Do we have any other final item? No. There is only one production. No chance. And look at this here. We have two final items. Yes. Whenever two final items are there is a chance. What is that? So take the follow of S. And take the follow of A, because these two are the final items. Follow of S and follow of A. What is follow of S? S is start symbol and nowhere on the right hand side. So dollar will be there. And what is follow of A? A is on the right side. On the right side of A, nothing. Then follow of A equal to follow of S. Are you following? Follow of A equal to follow of S. Which is dollar. And look at this, guys. Dollar intersection dollar. So they have common, means not empty. Whenever not empty, what conflict? Reduce conflict. Reduce conflict implies not SLR of 1. So guys, actually this is the first question. That is the reason I have explained this much of, and I have done this also. But while doing this question in the examination or your own, just while writing the items, you must observe. So S dash dot S, dot after S, its productions, okay, dot after its productions. While writing only, you must identify that these two are same symbols. Then go for the expansion of this one. Unnecessarily, why should I go for this, unnecessarily wasting the time? Do you understand? This is the first question. That is the reason I have done everything. But in the examination, while you are doing, you must identify this and this. So there is a chance. If there is no chance, then go for the remaining expansion. Okay? Just copy this one. So this is not SLRF1. And moreover, can anybody say without doing anything? Without doing this, can anybody say this is not SLRF1 in other way? Hello? Are you following? Without doing like this, can anybody say that it is not SLRF1? Do you understand what I am asking and what I am expecting? This is ambiguous grammar. This is an ambiguous grammar. An ambiguous grammar can never be any of the parser, any of the LLF1, SLRF1. Okay, you cannot do any of the parsing techniques. So here S there is A, and S there is capital A there is small a. So same string A is having two parse trees. So A is ambiguous, then the grammar is ambiguous. When it is ambiguous, it is not SLRF1. G is ambiguous, implies not SLRF1. And moreover, if anybody is thinking that a left recursive grammar is not SLRF1, look at this. It is E and E, left recursion. This is also left recursion. So even though left recursion is there, left factor is there, you don't get any problem in the case of SLRF1. Okay, here we have left recursion. Even though left recursion is there, this grammar is SLRF1. See, this grammar is SLRF1. So don't think that left recursion, left factor cannot be passed using SLRF1. No, that is okay, a wrong statement. Only ambiguous grammars cannot be parsed, but left recursion, left factor can be. Even though left recursion is there, they may be or may not be SLRF1. Okay, na? Now, so copied. We'll go to next question. So we'll finish. So tomorrow by morning session, I'll complete this topic, syntax analysis, completely. Okay, then tomorrow afternoon I'll start the SDT. I think some of you have started the workbook. I will upload the workbook solutions on Monday. So today and tomorrow, today you can try, and 100% questions you can try after tomorrow's class. So Monday I will upload. You just test yourself and test my knowledge also, whatever I am giving you. So with that, are you able to do those questions or not? Okay. Now, next question. Sawmill kernel. We can get the multiple entries in the dollar column. In dollar column, we can get the reduce because follow of A, follow of S. Both are having dollars. When dollar is common, reduce you can get. Sir, which is the biggest chapter in CD? This syntax analysis only. I told you on day one, it takes so much of time. Almost 50% of, more than 50% of the time will be allotted to this chapter because it is a lengthy topic. If you open if you see the Woolman, the standard book, compilers, principles, techniques and tools, Alfred V. Aho and Jeffrey D. Woolman, there is that book. Just try to open that and see the concepts. It is very difficult to understand, and the subject is also vast. So according to the weightage, I am giving you almost everything. According to the weightage of this subject, according to the syllabus of the subject, I am giving you everything. But if you open that, it is very difficult to understand by your own. Hey, Madhusudhan, not copied. You are too slow here. What is there to copy this one? Is simple question. Make it fast. Okay. Madhusudhan ji, done. Rahul, who said why can't we have reduce or shift reduce? We can have shift, reduce, but not shift reduce in dollar column. Rahul. Rahul, we can have reduce. See, dollar. If you write this, if you consider the table for this, we can say, if you consider the table for this, suppose this is I0, I1, I2, I3. In third row, in dollar column, we get 1, 2, 3. So R1, R2 and R3. You will get both entries, R2 and R3. So in third row, dollar column. So that is the reason it is not SLRF1. Next. S dash direct dot S. S dash direct dot S. Now dot after S, so add every person. It has to 4 persons, AA and BAC and DC and BDA. So we must add, and moreover here dot after A, dot after non-terminal. So if dot after non-terminal, we must add every portion of that. So A has only one production, add it. Now it is done. Okay, we have added all the productions. Now instead of expanding everything blindly, you must do this smartly. Okay, so while writing only, you must identify the possibilities. So here dot after D, here dot after D. So these two symbols, first I expand. So if I expand this one, D dot C, and if I expand this one, D dot. So whenever you are doing this question in the examination, suppose, so you must identify, do this in smart way. Don't expand everything, okay, unnecessarily it wastes your time. Okay, D dot C, D dot. And dot after terminal, dot after nothing, that is the reason I have closed, we cannot add. And have you observed here, it is a terminal and it is a final item. So a same state having shift symbol terminal and final item. Then take that shift symbol and take the follow. If follow is also having the same symbol, then shift reduce, otherwise no shift reduce. Okay, now I am taking implies C intersection. What is this? Follow of A. What is follow of A? What is follow of A? Follow of A is A and C. So follow of A is AC. So what is the C intersection AC? C. Empty or not empty? Not empty. So what kind of conflict? One is shift symbol and one is final item. implies shift reduce conflict. Shift reduce conflict. They can ask you the following grammar is not SLR of 1 because it has A. Shift reduce conflict, B. Reduce conflict, C. Both, and D. None. They can ask you like this also. Implies not SLR of 1. Not SLR of 1. Hello. One thing guys, listen. Suppose you don't get the any common symbols here. You don't get any common symbols. Then don't decide that it is SLR of 1. Then go for the expansion of the remaining. Anyway, this is single, you don't get. Anyway, this is also single, you don't get. But there is a chance of getting the multiple protection here. You expand B, you expand B. So there will be multiple items. Then go check for that. If you don't get any common symbols. Suppose the question is given, the following grammar is not SLR of 1 because option A, it has shift reduce, option B, reduce, option C, both. Then you have to go for the remaining also. Already we have shift reduce, then check whether there is reduce or not. Okay, got it? Next, copied. So if you have not copied, just copy now, and those who are already done, do this third question. This is the next. Yeah, I'll give the numbering better. This is first question, no? This is first question, and this is second question. This is third question, fourth question. So after this completion of these questions, we will go for LR of 0. Once I complete LR of 0, then we will see the questions based on both as SLR of 1 and LR of 0. Then we go for CLR of 1, then LLR of 1, then overall. Okay. So have you copied this one? S dash dres dot S and S dres dot AA, S dres dot BAC. So those who are we ever seeing this first time, this one. Now, do you feel that it is easy? We have done 2 questions only as of now. One is reduce, the other one is shift reduce you got. Do you feel that easy? Can you do this question immediately? Okay. Okay, here dot after A, so add its production. A has only one production, which is D. And dot after B, this one. So add its production, So B has only one production, that is D. Now we cannot add any other productions in this state. So close this. While writing these canonical set of items, okay, the productions in this state, you must identify, so more chance, wherever the more chance. So this here D and D, we will check for this. If we don't get the confit here, then we will go for the expansion of the remaining. Are you following whatever I am saying? Here dot D, I will expand this one. So what will you get? A dearest D dot, this one, okay, and this also B dearest D dot. Are you following? So this A dearest D dot, B dearest D dot, and dot of nothing, then close this one. Now you check for conflict. If you don't get the conflict here, then don't decide that it is SLR of 1. Then go for the expansion of the remaining. Suppose on B, on S you don't get, on A you don't get, on B you don't get, because they are the single items. So there is only chance of getting the productions, the conflicts for this B when you write the go to on small b. Now, anyway, I am checking this one. Follow of A, intersection follow of B. Follow of A. What is follow of A? Follow of A is A and also C. Follow of B. Follow of B is C and also A. So what is the intersection here? AC intersection CA is AC. So intersection is not empty. Whenever not empty implies what? Implies what? Reduce. Why it is reduce? Two final items. Reduce conflict. Implies not SLR of 1. Okay, so copy. Next, fourth question. Do the fourth question. Okay, question 3 is having both shift reduce and reduce. Let me check. B dot A dash D dot D dot D. No chance. Question 3, where you get shift reduce? No, boss. Who is this? Who is this guy? Ayushi Pandir. Question 3 will have only reduce. Yeah, one condition is enough, Harshit Sharma. Suppose the question given like this, they give you one grammar, the following grammar is not SLR of 1 because it has option A, shift reduce, option B, reduce, option C, both shift reduce and reduce, option D, none. If the question is given like this, then you have to check for the both. Somebody already asked me earlier about how to write the epsilon productions. Today morning or yesterday I think somebody has asked me how to write epsilon. So in fourth question we have epsilon move. Okay, if anybody knows this, you just keep on doing, otherwise just wait, I will do. Aditya Bharadwaj, no. So then if you expand for B, so B dot AC, then B dot BA, then again AS Productions, A dot D, then D. So you will get reduce only. In question 3 there is no shift reduce. You do it completely and tell me. Otherwise you just post me in the WhatsApp, I will see. There will be only reduce in question number 3. Oh, Prerna Jaiswal, can we have both shift reduce and reduce together? Of course. You have in a same state, you have one shift symbol terminal and 2 final items, and shift symbol terminal is matching with the one of the final item, then shift reduce, and 2 final items they are matching with the follow, then reduce. So both, all these 2 can be there. Prerna Jaiswal. Aha, Ayushi Pandir, SDS dot A, that is capital A, boss, capital A, non-terminal never gives you shift conflict. Okay, shift symbol must be a terminal and one final item. Does anybody added the AS Productions in the first state? Check your answers. S dash there is dot S dot of S Productions, dot of terminal. You should not add AS Productions in this state because A is nowhere the shift symbol. Definitely some, at least, okay, few students might have added, they might have added AS Productions here. No, you should not add AS Productions because nowhere A is the shift symbol. So on a single, so the empty boxes indicate single. On B single Productions you need not to worry. Okay, so just leave them. And on A, if I write go to on small a, then shift the dot, and dot after A. Now dot after A. Now add AS Productions. One is AB and the other one is epsilon. This is the way of writing epsilon Productions. Simply A there is dot. Don't write dot epsilon. It is dot. That's it. Okay. Now dot after A we have added na. Again dot after A. If you add, you will get the same. So no need to write the same production multiple times. Hello. We have the final item. So to get the reduce, one more final item has to be there. But there is no another final item. There is no another final item, either two final items, no, only one final item, or one final item, yes, one final item and one shift symbol terminal. We have the shift symbol, but what is this? Non-terminal. Here shift symbol, non-terminal. No question of shift reduce conflict in this state. Of course, it has the final item and one more production having shift symbol terminal. Okay, so these are the non-terminals, no question. And look at this. This is on small capital A, both are same symbols. If I write S derives A dot, okay, and here A derives A dot B, dot after nothing, dot after terminal. So close this. Now, yes, there is a chance of having the conflict because we have the final item and shift symbol terminal. Shift symbol terminals, take that shift symbol, okay, terminal, and final items follow. What is follow of S? Follow of S, nowhere on the right side. So follow of S is only dollar, and B intersection dollar, no common element, then leave it. So here we don't have. And on B single, on A single, on B single, no conflicts anywhere. So the grammar is, therefore, the grammar is SLR of 1. Okay, just copy. This is 5th question. Seven, 8, yeah, try. Yes, whenever epsilon is there, you have to consider that also, Madhusudan. Ankit Goal, ambiguity. Suppose a grammar is not LR of K. It doesn't mean that it is ambiguous grammar. Even a grammar is unambiguous. See, a grammar is unambiguous, it may not be LR of K. So don't think that the grammars which are not LR of K, they comes under ambiguous. No. I will give you on this at the end. Hello, Rekati Pal, you have to do until the end of the canonical set of items. Rekati, here, if I write the go to on S, you will get this one. You will get this one, S dash there is S dot. And here S there is B dot. Similarly, if I write go to on A dot, dot after A, so non-terminal, add its productions like this. You have to do all the entire. Whenever you are checking whether it is SLR of 1 or not, it doesn't mean that only first state. You expand till the end. Okay, and here no conflict. Then again these two symbols are same. I expanded, and here also no. Then expand. So like that I have expanded completely, and nowhere only the possibility here, and here also no conflict, no common elements. So somebody is saying that not SLR of 1, somebody is saying that grammar is SLR of 1. Why I am getting the different answers from you? Same question, how will you get the different answers? Rohit Sharma, do you understand? Dot after A. Okay, na? So we should not add B's productions here. Only chance here on a single, on A also, on capital A single, on B single, on B single, on A capital A also single. So you don't get any, no chance of getting the multiple productions. On A also single. Why single? Look at this. This dot will be moved. Okay, like this. Now, and on B, then also single. Look at this AB dot. So single productions. So whenever single productions, you don't consider unnecessarily. If you are writing like this, you are wasting your time. That's it. Now, on A for this and for this. On A. Next. A derives A dot B. Do you understand? On A dot S. On A dot B. Now dot after S, so add its productions. It has two productions, AS and AB. And on A, it has two productions. One is AB and the other one is B. Hello, here we have B. So B, add the B's productions now. So in this state, we don't have any final item. Whenever you have final item, then only you will check. Otherwise, no question of checking. Next, Now on a single, on B single, and if you observe this one, this is A, this is A, and this is also A. We have 3 times A's. On small a, on dot A, dot A, dot A. So go for expanding. S there is A dot S, this one, and this one A there is A dot B, okay, and this one B there is A dot. Yes, we have the final item. Now chance is there. So A dot S, A dot B, A dot. Again dot after S. So add its production. It has 2 productions, AS and AB, and dot after A. So add its productions. What are they? Dot AB and dot B and dot after B. So you need not to write all this because already you have shift symbol A and shift symbol B. Then go for checking with the follow of B unnecessarily. So you must think like this in the examination. So you need, whenever you have the final item, then you will add S production. When you add S production, you will get dot A, and you will add A's production, you will get dot B. So you check the final items follow with any of these shift symbols. Hello, we have the final item, so take the follow of B. Follow of B, if it is matching with the shift symbol terminal. What are the shift symbols terminals here? You have A and you have B, here A, here A, here A. So anyway, either the follow of B is matching with either small a or small b because both are the shift symbols. So are you following? So you must take the small a and small b because both are shift symbols. Here small a the shift, here small b the shift. Okay, and follow of B. What is the follow of B? What is the follow of B? Follow of B. Follow of A. And what is the follow of A? Follow of B is follow of A. What is follow of A? It is B. So follow of A is B, then follow of B is follow of A, which is B. So intersection is B. So what kind of conflict it is? One final item and shift symbol. Therefore, shift reduce conflict implies not SLR of 1. So whoever got it is as SLR of 1, you are wrong. It is not SLR of 1. There is a shift reduce conflict. Okay. Copy this, guys, and those who ever copied this, then do the already done. So copy the do the second next question, sixth one. Pratik Roshan Kumar, you have given that it is SLR of 1. Manav, you have not answered my question. Are you feeling that it is easy? Are you able to solve this question easily? Hello. Are you able to solve these questions easily? Please respond. Or you are not clear with these concepts? Okay, do this question. Sixth one. Okay, Aman. So do you feel that it is difficult? You said that not easy, not difficult. What is the difficulty you are facing in this? Sixth one. On a single, so leave. Now on B single, leave. And on A, guys, see, on a single, the empty box is single, so single productions you need not to consider. On A, there is a chance. How it is chance? On capital A, on capital E, if I write, dot will be moved. Here you don't get, but in future, when you expand this one, yes, when you expand for A, now there is a chance, A dot. Okay, now dot after B, add its production. Now this is done. We don't have any final item. Now on B, single. On B, single. So no chance of conflict. On A dot A. Do you understand? A dot A, dot after A, so add its productions. Dot A, dot B. Yes or no? Now we don't have any final item here. On A, single. On A, single. Yes or no? On small a, you will get the same. You will get the same. On small b, you will get this one. That's it. So there is no question of conflict because we have the final items here, here and here. All these are single and also here single. Single productions, you don't get any conflicts. Therefore, no conflicts. Implies the grammar is SLR of 1. So copy this sixth one and do the seventh one. Rajnish Maurya, when I see the parsing table, I thought that हमसे नहीं हो पाएगा, but after knowing the shortcut method, हमसे हो पाएगा. हम सबसे हो पाएगा. लेकिन आप एक बार रिवाइज करो, नहीं तो आप भूल जाएंगे जरूर. अरविंद मेरा नोट्स रिवाइज कीजिए. Why hero? The grammar is ambiguous. Who is this? Satakshi Patak. Is it ambiguous? How? So tell me one string. Satakshi Patak. You are saying that ambiguous. If it is ambiguous, definitely you will get conflict. Boss, here we don't get any. Here we didn't get any conflict for 6th question. It is SLR of 1. In comparison, what is the most toughest part? You say, Abhishek Das, you say, I will listen. Preetosh Shaha, you also said that 6th one is ambiguous. If it is ambiguous, even though I don't check for ambiguity, when I do this like this, definitely I will get conflict. Either shift radius or reduce, I will get, but no conflict, because then it is SLR of 1. Whenever it is SLR of 1, 100% it is unambiguous. So you are saying that it is ambiguous. So what is the string? Tell me. That string I will try here. Definitely you must have got some string, na? For the same string, different pass trace. Madhav Mishra, check your answer for 7th question. Every day we are having only just 3.5 hours class, except Saturday and Sunday. So the rest of the days you can revise. And don't watch the entire video again. Once you understand, so already you have the question notes, just revise the notes. If you have any doubt regarding the particular topic, okay, that particular topic you can watch in the video. Oh, still I am getting different answers. For 7th question, somebody saying that not SLR of 1, somebody saying that SLR of 1. I don't know what is the problem with you. So for checking ambiguity, it is maybe the difficult part. Of course, I do agree, but checking as SLR of 1 or not, it is easy. Completely easy part, this one. Then every one of you must get either not SLR of 1 or SLR of 1. But so you should not get different answers. Aryan Jaishwal, you are saying that SLR of 1. Many others saying that not SLR of 1. Hmm. Okay. Dot after B. So add B's productions. B has only one production. That's it. Don't add A's productions here because A is nowhere as a shift symbol. So you should not add the A's productions in this state. Okay. Now, on a single, on capital B single, on small b single, only the possibilities. On a single, on B single, on small b also single, only the possibility on small a. When you move the dot, so dot after A will come, and A has two productions, one is SA and the other one is epsilon, so dot. So final item on S, dot after S, dot after S. So add every production, it has two productions, one is BB and the other one is AA, and again dot after B, so it is dot B. Okay. So dot after S, that is the reason I added its productions. Dot after B, I added its B's productions, and a dot after A already added. So close this one. Do we have the final item here? Of course, we have the final item. Yes or no? We have the final item. Whenever we have the final item, take the follow of that final item. And in this state, do we have the shift symbol? Yes, we have shift symbol terminal, shift symbol terminal. That implies the follow of A, either it is matching with any of the shift symbols. Either the follow of A matching with A or small b, then conflict will be there. Follow of A, follow of capital A. What is the follow of capital A? What is the follow of capital A? The follow of capital A, capital A, here this one. Follow of S, nowhere na, only here, follow of S. And follow of S here, A and also dollar. So follow of A is follow of S is A and dollar. So follow of A will be A and dollar, and intersection is A. Therefore, implies shift reduce conflict. Implies not SLR of 1. So those who got as SLR of 1, what is the mistake? What is your mistake? Where you have done the mistake? Please check. Or I did the mistake or what? No chance, it is perfect. Shift reduce conflict, not SLR of 1. Keshav Gaur did mistake in follow of A. So how can you do the mistakes in first and follow? Still, Aryan Jaiswal, sorry I forgot epsilon. Okay. So don't, okay, these are mistakes, these kind of mistakes you are doing here, means it's good. So whenever you do the mistakes like this, you don't do the same mistakes in the examination. So remember this. So copied. Next question. Last question. Arshit Sharma, sir, I had my paper today, so could you please leave us at 4 or 4:30, please, sir. My sincere request, if you can please consider my request, please, 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 please. Yeah. I think I told you this part. So 11 to today I started the class at 10. 10 to 1, 3 hours. Then after an hour break, again 3 hours. Okay, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. So I leave you at 4:30. But tomorrow I will take 9 to 6. Depends. If I complete whatever I am expecting, if I reach my target, then I leave you early tomorrow also. Otherwise, same timings. See, Mr. Arshit Sharma, I cannot leave you by 4, but I will leave you at 4:30. Or if even though something is flow is going on, then that part you just watch after your exam. Yeah, nice. It's too good. It's good. It's good. It is ambiguous. It is ambiguous. Very good. Yes, there is A plus A. Yes, there is BA, B plus A. Okay, AA then A, BA then A. Okay, so two different parse trees for the same string. Okay, then implies the grammar is ambiguous. Whenever a grammar is ambiguous, it is not SLR of 1. It's good. Otherwise, if you have not noticed this, then go for the same story. S dash there is dot S and S there is like that. And definitely on dot A, you will get on dot A. Then see, you will get some like this. Like this, A there is dot A and B there is dot A. You will get this one. And on A, S on A, you will get A there is A dot, A there is A dot, B there is A dot. Then go for follow of A. Is there any matching of follow of A and follow of B? If no matching, then go for the expansion of the rest. What is the follow of A? It is B and also follow of S. So follow of S is dollar. So B and dollar intersection follow of B. What is follow of B? Follow of B is A and also follow of S. So A and dollar. So anyway, we have common. We have common dollar. Implies two final items. Implies reduce conflict. Implies not SLR of 1. Instead of doing like this, if you can identify that the grammar is ambiguous, then you go for not SLRF1 directly. Okay, whichever fast you can do, you just follow. Okay, that's all guys. Okay, now the time is sharp 1 o'clock now. It's good, almost. So it is 1. So come back at 1:30.